Hi everybody, welcome back. This video is gonna be of me finishing my first draft. So you wanna come finish my first draft with me? Join me as I reach 30,000 words. So I'm a little over 29,000. I don't know if I'm gonna write the next 1,000 tonight. I'm gonna try just because I have the time, but I'm kind of tired. I don't even know, like I kind of know what I'm writing, I kind of don't, so we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna reach 30,000 words soon. That's crazy. So I'm starting to get a little worried because I'm writing this out and I'm about 29,500 words, and I'm starting to get kind of scared because I have about 7-ish scenes left to write, and I've already started making a list of all of the things I need to add in to the story. And it's a lot of things I need to add in, whether it's cleaning it up or information or whatever. And to think that that's gonna be 10,000 words is a little presumptuous, but I'm kind of scared because I'm almost already at 3,000 words. I've got 7 scenes left to write, and I've got all this stuff I need to add in. I'm really trying to make this a novella and not a novel, but I'm kind of starting to think I'm maybe 35? No, oh my god, I think it might be 40,000. Maybe 38,000. That's just with the scenes though. I'm scared. I'm scared. This is not going how I thought it was. I am finishing up the rest of the scene. So yeah. I officially hit 30,000 words. All right, it is the morning of the last week. It's Monday. I got about 4.5 hours of sleep. I've been awake for about 15 minutes. I've been washing my face and brushed my teeth, just trying to get myself up. And I'm gonna get my 1,000 words out. So I'm working today on one of the few full scenes I have left to finish. I usually try to get 1,000 words out as soon as I wake up and then get some more out after that. This is the current setup storyboard that I'm working with. The red dots are the ones that I need to write in full, and then the yellow are the ones that were part of the core story and I need to add part of the scene to. So we have exactly 1 week before the deadline. So I guess we should just start. Yeah. So technically I have 900 words, not 1,000 words, because I finished the scene I was working on because it was a continuation of another scene. So yeah, I'll probably keep working on the next continuation of the scene, but I'm gonna clean up this one first. So I finished the 1,000 words, and I finished finishing the scene I was working on, and then also the like add-in to the already created scene. And with the add-in scenes, I'm not like fully going in and like restructuring it and rewriting it all so that it fits. I'm just kind of like adding in the information that like, or like the scene, like I'm kind of like adding in onto it. And I think then when I go in and I'm going to like restructure everything and fine tune it. So I think I'll probably do it in that stage, which I know I'll probably regret because yay, more work, but that's a big thing out of the way. So yeah, I've got 2 half scenes, well, 3 half scenes, because I just remembered there's like these other parts that I meant to be like putting throughout the first half of the book and I completely forgot. So I'm gonna write those and then figure out during the restructure where to place them. So like 3.5 scenes and then 2 full scenes left. And I think I'm actually gonna get this done by my deadline. I thought I was gonna be like way more like tight on time, but I'm actually doing pretty good. Again, like I feel like I'm moving a lot faster and that my scenes are a lot shorter, but I just have to remind myself that this is a novella and not a novel. I'm currently, I think, 31,000 and something words, so it's actually a little high for a novel. I'm getting higher. So yeah, no, I might try to write a little more today, because I mean, as sooner I get it finished, the better, because I know I plotted out kind of like my first few waves of editing, and I definitely know that I'm being extremely generous to myself on how fast I'll be able to do this, where I think I'm gonna need a lot more time. So yeah. Okay, so it is almost the afternoon of Wednesday, and I'm going to try to finish up writing a scene. It's like already started because it was one of the core points, but I need to add in more information. And then after that, I may try to write a full scene, but we're gonna see how long this other one goes on for. So yeah. So I'm looking at my plot board and I only have these 3 scenes left, and these are all full scenes. And then I actually forgot I was supposed to be putting certain backflashes into the story, but I'm not quite sure where I want them, so I'm going to write them out, and then as I go through and restructure it, I'm going to kind of see where they best fit, but I just want to have them written all. So yeah, I've only got 3 scenes left, and I'm at a little over 32,000 words. So I work both Saturday and Sunday, which kind of puts a bit of a dent in my writing time. And I know some people can write like 10,000 words a day, but I don't know if I mentioned this in this video. I'm kind of coming back to writing a bit. I hadn't written for quite a while, and then I was just like, I need something to help me. So I took a couple writing classes, and I've been really focused on just trying to write at least 1,000 words a day for a couple months, off and on. And while that is, I've come to be like, when I sit down and do it, I'm like, hey, this is easy, I can do it. Just kind of getting to just that kind of milestone is good. Now that I'm in a book sort of thing, and I'm at like 32,000 words. Obviously some days I write way over 1,000 words, and then other days it's like I just really need to finish this scene, and whether that's a couple thousand words or it's just like 200 words, I just need to finish the scene. So Sunday and Saturday are kind of out of the option for me, and this is my first draft supposed to be due next Monday. Tomorrow I will definitely have some writing time, which I know I'll be able to do. So I think I'll definitely be able to get at least one entire scene done there. And I might be able to start working on a second one as well, depending on how long the first one takes me. I think I'll definitely still be able to get all of this done by Monday. It's just kind of whether or not I think I'll probably be writing a bit on Monday, but then also just I am taking classes currently. I have a trip coming up. So just kind of managing all that, but I think it's actually doable, and I'm excited because I have less than a week left, and then I'll have my first draft finished. So today I decided to write at Barnes& and Nobles, and I got a drink, which I never know what to get at Starbucks, so I just had the barista pick a drink for me. I then spent a very long time getting my computer to load because it would not connect to the Wi-Fi, it would not work on internet, nothing was working. I sat there for about 30 minutes battling it, just trying to get it to work, and slowly started losing my mind, but I was able to get it to connect and get some writing done. Okay, so I'm back home. I got almost 2,000 words, and I haven't quite finished the scene yet, which the scene is turning out a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, where it's probably going to be another 1,000 or so words. And so yeah, I'm planning on at least finishing that scene today, and then I'll have like 2.5 scenes left. I have some other things I need to work on as well, but I'm really starting to get worried about the word count. The other thing about this scene is it's not turning out quite how I wanted it to, and I'm already like, I want this to be different. I'm like thinking about how I want to restructure it and change things, but I don't want to rewrite it right now. I just kind of like want to get the full picture so that way when I come back to restructure things, I know how I want it to be, which I know is just gonna be a pain in the ass in the future, but it's just like right now, I don't want to do it. So I finished writing the scene from the previous day, and I don't love the way it turned out. Kind of halfway through, I was like, you know, I actually want to do this a different way, but I don't know if I want to rewrite it now. It's not a terribly long scene, but it's like, I don't think, like, I feel like I should. I think I'm going to leave it as is, which I no doubt will very much regret in the future, but I really, I thought I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna get this done in time, and now I'm like kind of stressed out. I've got 2 full scenes left and then kind of like 2 half scenes. I'm gonna work on trying, my weekend's kind of full, so I'm gonna work on trying to finish up one, if not work on both of those scenes, and then I can continue to try to work on them a little bit on the weekend, and then I think I can try to do both of those half scenes on Monday and then finish up any remaining scene I have. So I was able to get up and do a little writing today, which I'm not super happy with how it turned out. I don't know, I feel like it was a lot shorter than what I had initially thought it was gonna be word count wise, and then also I just felt like it was rushed, where it was like an action scene, and with action scenes I always have issue, like I don't want it to be like bogged down with information, but then I feel like I don't include so many details that it's just very choppy sort of. So we'll see. I think I'm almost at 35,000 words, which I feel like I should already be at 35,000 words. Like the scene that I wrote was like super short when it should have been longer, but we'll see. So I just did a little bit of writing today, and it was mostly just sort of the backflash scenes that I need to add in throughout the story. So not much, just very short, just like 500 words, but I just wanted to get it down so that I have everything written in my first draft so that when I go back, I know what it is so that I know better where it'll fit. Yeah, so I'm at 35,000 words. I now think it'll be okay. My first draft, at least, will still be a novella. As for what it'll end up being when this is all finished, that's another story. But yeah, so tomorrow is my last day. That's when the draft is due. I have just the half scene, which will be really short, and the full scene, and then I will be done. Okay, so I'm here, I'm doing it. I finished the last scene, and now all I have left is just a very short epilogue. Guys, it's happening, it's happening. I am about to finish my first draft. Oh my gosh. I finished it. It's done. I think I'm a little in shock. The ending is nearly 38,000 words, so I definitely think by the time I fully finish this book, it will be a full novel, but as of yet, it is a novella, so wow. Guys, I don't know how to process this. This is insane. So yeah, I've given myself just a little time to process. I'm still kind of just in shock that after years, I finally just finished a first draft of something. I know this is only the first step, and that even though this feels like a giant momentous thing, there's so much work still to be done. It's such a mess, but I'm just so kind of in shock and excited and proud that I finally just finished a first draft of something and that I did it. As of now, it is currently sitting at 37,904 words, so nearly 38,000. So it is a novella. I do think though that after I am finished with all the editing, it will be a full novel. This is just really, really exciting, guys. I can't believe I finally did it. I don't quite know how to feel. I'm just sort of in shock. This is such a crazy feeling. I'm really, really excited for the future. I know editing is gonna be so utterly miserable, so I'm just gonna bask in this feeling for a little while. But yeah, no, so I officially have finished my first draft. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below, especially so that you can continue watching as I edit and finish up this book. Yeah, this is just really, really exciting, and I'm so happy right now. So yeah.